And here we are again. You know, it's one of those spots where you're just like, You know, it's like, anywho, yeah, just having a good old time, enjoying myself thoroughly. Just wanted to put another video out there. Here, let me, because that's kind of like the topic of, you know, this year has just been, we don't know what the fuck we're doing, what the balls, that I was gonna say fuck, but, you know, fuck it, you know, I didn't feel like fucking saying it. But yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about this year. It's been pretty fucked. Oh, yeah. See, now if you just grow a little bit of this, is like a mask, you know, maybe. I don't know. Speaking of masks, you know, my wife made these really cool Crown Royal. Like, we have all these Crown Royal bags from friends, and then she's part of Cancer Society, local community cancer awareness with WOW. WOW is totally nonprofit, except for the thousands of dollars that government takes to become a non-profit organization. It's absolutely sickening and ridiculous. And then we just like, we see all these things happening. You know, hey, what? We have to pay thousands of dollars to do a non-profit organization, which my mother all of a sudden got stage 4 cancer. She had it in her stomach. It was attached to her small intestine. She went through 6 months of horrible chemotherapy. She didn't even want to see me, nobody. She'd sneak home every once in a while because, you know, she was doing this in Anchorage. The natives did such a wonderful job for her. I would have to say the Indians did a wonderful job for her with our wonderful health care that we do have within the state of Alaska, being Indian and American Indian, which I don't know how you're American Indian. It's like we just called this North Continent America, and it's just like, hey, we're Americans. It's like, all right, well, North America is a continent. We grew up learning that in school, right? So, but, you know, it was only a little over a couple hundred years ago, you know. It's like, that's not very far down my bloodline. I think I'm pretty indigenous. But anyway, it's getting off topic. Or maybe it's part of the topic. Yeah. It's amazing how the government just takes and takes and takes and takes, and then blatantly to your face tells you that we're going to send all this money overseas for gender therapies and gender surgeries, and we're going to have this going over. Like, what? Educate, build walls other places. Let's send some money to Egypt. Let's send money to all these countries that you know, probably a lot of these youngsters don't even know exist, let alone that the world didn't start until this year. Because that's what I've seen all year. Even people I've known for years, decades, just all of a sudden just clicked off. Just whoop, clicked off. Weird. So weird. And that's the thing about diversity also, is it's like, so I'm okay if you have your little mind running and it's going in this one direction, but mine's going in the other direction. I know those can just like like north and south polarity, just like bounce off each other like crazy, and that's exactly what has been going on. It's built up to this point. I used to be called crazy because over 20 years ago I'd spouted off all the shit that's happening right now. Conspiracy theory, I guess we could just claim racism and bigotry and freaking narcissism like motherfuckers in this country. And then, I mean, you don't see these problems happening overseas, or probably don't, because of all these multimedia channels that are a bunch of assholes that don't show you jack shit. It's like, just makes beer all that much better. Especially if you're homebrewing. But anywho, the whole subject of government take and take and take and take and take. Like I was saying, my wife, part of WOW, she's a secretary. I do a lot, as much as I can. I'm always coming up with ideas. We like to hear ideas, everything. But the government's got to get their little fingers into the fucking jelly jar and be like, ooh, we should add some honey, and plop another $1,037, on this fucking bullshit. I think it was like over $2,000, over $3,000 last year just for a nonprofit permit, whatever the fuck. It's like, seriously? This is what's wrong with this country. This is what's wrong with this country, and the Americans, the Americans allowed it to happen. Yeah. If you're pissed off, then do something about it. And you should. And you really, really should. Should really get out there and voice yourself. See, where I'm at, it's really hard. And you know what? I don't even want to fly down to any one of your states. That's how fucked all you motherfuckers have gotten. That's how fucked everything is. I wish I could help all the good people, because I know we got millions and millions of Americans, and all you see on like multimedia, even the right side, like far right media, is, I mean, you just don't really see everything you're ever gonna get unless you're right there in the shit. And with all these devices, like, why do we have so much corruption? Oh, because there's a lot of bad people out there. Well, we need to overcome all that badness with some awesomeness. Yeah. Really do. Yeah, because it's fucking whack. It's like, I want government off my balls. And I want government to, let's see, not make any fucking more money than we do. What the fuck? Like, seriously, people. Hey. We were here first, you know why? Because we had reservations.